In other news tonight, authorities are still searching for the hacker who tried to poison the water system in a small Florida town. And tonight, there's new concern the pandemic, with so many of us now working from home, could be increasing the risk of cyber attacks on our critical infrastructure. NewsNation reporter Masa Saidi is looking into the threat.
First, it's day 5 of the investigation, and the Pinellas County Sheriff has not identified any other similar incidents in the county. But tonight, a cybersecurity expert tells me the risk has never been higher.
The FBI and the Secret Service, of course, are undergoing an investigation.
Tonight, the White House responding after an unidentified hacker tried to poison the water supply in Oldsmar. Last week, the system was remotely accessed to dramatically increase the levels of lye, the main ingredient and drain cleaner. While law enforcement officials stressed the public was never at risk, the incident has revealed a vulnerability in critical infrastructures nationwide. Cybersecurity experts aren't just worried about the water, but also nuclear plants, electrical power grids, sewer systems, and more.
I will say, broadly speaking, that the president, the vice president, members of our national security team are focused on elevating cybersecurity as a threat.
While there were exposures before COVID greatly increased the threat and exposure.
Eric Cole has worked in cybersecurity for 30+ years. He was once a professional CIA hacker and chief scientist for Lockheed Martin. He says COVID is increasing exposure because more and more employees are working from home.
Because organizations overnight had to survive. Many of these systems that were not directly accessible from the internet are now being directly accessible to make it easier for people to work remotely.
Take Tampa Bay Water, for example. They supply water to more than 2.5 million people in the Bay Area. In a statement, a spokesperson says, quote, "During the pandemic, we temporarily provided remote access to a very select few employees. Access requires multiple layers of authentication." Tonight, the mayor of Oldsmar says the city is reevaluating its policy on the continued need for remote access. Water supply agencies say there are multiple safeguards in place to protect the public. But experts say every single utility should be double-checking its network to make sure the door isn't left open for hackers. Masa Saidi, NewsNation, Tampa.